2K out, another year to make some moves, another year for drama, another year to bring the news. And the haters, they gon' hate, they all can. But Brutal with the next video for y'all, man. The Brute Squad is an organization, and when you get in, you gon' learn all the basics. He gon' teach you how to win, he gon' touch all the bases. It's our game. When we get the ball in the fourth, LeBron James.
So you don't know. Your boy Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. Take some time out, bless up your boy, like up the video. Definitely help the channel out, because you know everybody gonna always put y'all up on game. And if y'all been struggling with shooting, this is the video that y'all need. I ain't gonna lie, I learned a few things. I'm gonna give y'all a lot of stuff, man, when it comes to your jump shots and helping y'all out. I'm talking about damn near every build in the game. I got y'all with this video, right? So anyways, let's get into the, we're gonna get straight to the point. We're not beating around the bush with this video. And of course, this is one of my favorite players here, my 6'8". And I like y'all was struggling with shooting. Now, of course, one of the biggest problems I had was my controller settings, and we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But first, let's start off with the jump shots, man, the base of all of this, man. And I recommend, I'm gonna give you all the top 5 jump shot bases right now in the 2K community, hands down. And let's get into the jump shot creator. And I got a lot of jump shots, y'all. Check this out. I got a lot of jump shots. A lot of jump shots. I've been in the creator like crazy. And let's start off with the one of the biggest disputes right now in the 2K community. Does timing impact matters, right? Because some of the most popular jump shot bases, when you notice, I got a few. My timing impact varies like crazy. And I notice when I go through, it impacts, it matters a little bit, to be honest. Not a lot, but I notice I got a lot more flexibility when I got these A pluses out there. A lot more flexibility in terms of making mistakes with my timing. I know if you all know, I'm actually in the Caribbean, so I play on delay, a slight delay though. So I need as much help as I could get. So certain jump shots, although they're pretty good, like let's say the LaMelo Ball base, I can't, it's not wise for me to run with something like this, although it's just a slight challenge versus having something like the, let's say the Gordon Hayward base, right? So let's start off with the jump shot bases, and we're gonna start off with the top 5 jump shot bases that you should consider using whenever creating a jump shot. Now, the first I recommend is the LaMelo Ball. Trust me, one of the best jump shot bases in the game. Although the timing impact takes a slight hit, I'll give you all the combination to make it, in terms of release, as good as possible. The LaMelo Ball base, definitely you should think about trying out. The next one is, of course, the O'Shea Brissett. I mean, where is it at? Right here. This is one of them that a lot of comp players use, and you could use it for taller builds, which is what makes it so good, y'all. Trust me. And the next one I recommend right here is the Gordon Hayward. Definitely add this to your list. This is the one I'm using right now on my builds that y'all saw in the clip before. Definitely must add to your repertoire. Now the next one is the one I created and dropped for y'all, probably my first jump shot. I use it on my 610 build right now on PlayStation. Is Kevin Durant. Definitely one of the best jump shot bases. You see out the gate, just using it right there with these random releases. You see a on the timing impact, and of course if you add the right release to it, it's going to bump up their release speed as well. And if you speed up the jump shot, because remember when you look at this right here, this is just on default. If you add it, you're going to add a little extra speed on this, and I always recommend you maxing out their speed. So Kevin Durant, definitely the next one. And the last one is Steph Curry. I can't get on this build, but you could get on the much shorter builds with much higher 3-point ratings. Steph Curry is probably one of the best in the game, to be honest with y'all. You match that with Oscar Robinson and Klay Thompson, you could get all A's, but we're going to talk about that next time. Now, the top releases I recommend, like you matching up your jump shots with, let me go and show you all my current jump shot that I'm rocking right now. I'm dropping some gems here. This is my best combination right now, right, that I'm using currently. The Gordon Hayward, Sadie Osman, and Jason Tatum. This is my current jump shot I'm using on my 6'8" build. Now, of course, as I said, I just pretty much switch up this release with the Oscar Robinson and Klay Thompson. And based on where your jump shot rating is, you might be able to use these combinations or not. But again, I already gave you the best bases and the best releases. Remember, the best releases I recommended: the Cedi Osman and Jason Tatum and Oscar Robinson and Klay Thompson. Now, you might have to wiggle these around and wiggle around these stats, because if I move these certain players, like if I move this around, it will start taking certain impacts that I don't like. So that's why I have this set to where it was. Let me see this guarding thing. So that's the next thing, finding a good jump shot. Now finally, and the biggest thing that impacts most people is this right here. This is where I had the most trouble, because I was playing on very early, because I'm so used to having very, very quick jump shots in NBA 2K, and I started off playing on very early. Now a few times I switched over to late and very late and even early, and I was struggling, but I decided to just lock in Brute, just put it on early and stick with it. And eventually this was one of the best decisions I made ever. Maybe whatever level you're timing it on, when it comes to the shot timing release time, is too fast for y'all or too slow for y'all. Because what this does is it actually starts the bar up. If you put it on very early, it starts the bar up very early. If you put the bar on, you're going to see the difference. You're going to start the bar up in terms of filling out the bar. It's going to start it very early. But if you put it on late, it starts the bar up late, which is giving you more time in terms of, and more flexibility in terms of you timing that jump shot. When you put it on very early, it makes it very hard, because the bar is already up there and it's all about the release time. Now this does not speed up your jump shot or slow down your jump shot. So even if you put it on late, it's all about getting that timing right. Even if you put it on late, it does not change anything in terms of the final product. So when I decide to switch to early, and this is where most of your problems lie, especially if you got these jump shots that are telling you, look, the ratings are all good, you got A+, 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 whatever. Once you get this down right, this is where y'all will win. Trust me. And after you figure that out, all you gotta do now, I recommend that you create a Pro-Am team, because this is where I go in and practice all my stuff. Create a Pro-Am team. It's gonna take you a few seconds. Come inside here and practice the jump shot. For me, how I got in early, I know right now, as soon as the ball hit my face, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And I practice, like, my energy is a little low, but still, I practice the fades, pretty much the same thing. And it's that simple, y'all. Come in here, practice some stuff. Like, I practice off for stuff like this. Like, I practice off for one, when I get the ball right through my leg like this, shoot off for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the stuff I was out here practicing, y'all. And I've already showed y'all the jump shot. Y'all don't need to ask. I practice stuff like step back as well. Come on. Is that a coincidence that your boy out here just hitting greens out the gate? And after y'all come in here and practice, look for all your cues. Trust me, it's so easy to shoot in this game, y'all. So hopefully this video helped y'all out. Hopefully I didn't take too long. Hopefully I made it as clear and precise as possible, so y'all could really consume it and change your game. And if this helped y'all out, make sure like the video, share the video, man, and hit your boy a subscribe, and check out some of my previous tutorials as well in the tutorial playlist. Trust me, it will definitely help you all out. Your boy Brute on the scene, wicked and mean. Have a blessed one. Until next time, be safe out there, y'all. Peace.